Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got our celebration mat and Black War Greymon helping us out. If you're interested in this, I did do a video on the celebration mat and the cards that went along with it. Go back and check out that video. Today, I got the new decks in. What new? We've already looked at them. But I got the Ragnaloardmon and the Jesemon standalone decks. And the first thing I want to point out about these is a minor nitpick of mine that like this is the size that they come out. That is the classic size that we have been used to. And just for reference, there is the Japanese one. It's about half the size of the American one, and maybe twice, like a time and a half of this one. Like, it's somewhere in the middle. And I personally don't like it, because if I'm stacking these or something like that, there's now this big difference in size that I'm not a huge fan of. But that's me personally. It might be good for other people who don't keep the boxes. So this is going to be fairly on the quicker side, because we've already looked at the decks. I just want to see, like, what other stuff comes with it, and the regular card packaging. So on the front includes 6 bonus Tamer cards, pictures of some of the cards that are involved, and then this one's Jesemon deck. They've changed up top here to Bandai Namco, where, as previously, it didn't say anything like that. It's just the set that it's, and then English on this side. Whereas on the newer version, it's now the set, English version, and then Bandai Namco. So that's probably because that they've changed their logo or something, I guess? I don't know. Because it still has Bandai down here, so I'm not sure. Then on the side, it's got the different types of cards that are found in here. So again, they're not showing Tamers. They moved that from the back because the back is a lot smaller. So a 54 card deck, memory card gauge, that's interesting. Index cards, bonus Tamer cards. Which, that's a weird thing just thinking about off the top of my head, that it comes with 6 bonus Tamers. But they're not telling you how to play with Tamers. On the other side is the deck list. And you got the top and the bottom. Just going over again. This one we got Ragnaloardmon. We got I can't remember his name. Starts with a D, as you can see. The Ragnaloardmon starter. 6 bonus Tamers. Same up top. Again, different types of cards. Doesn't tell you how to play with Tamers. Again. So that's you're gonna have to look that up on the index cards, basically. And then cards that are in the set. Between the two, I think I like this one's art just a little bit better because of the flames that go up the side. Give a nice contrast. Whereas this one is just all red. But again, that's a personal thing. So now that we've looked at the boxes, let's open them up. Again, we're not going to really look at the decks. We're going to look at the other stuff that comes with it. Because I'm interested, because if you watched the opening for the double pack, which again, I split into 2 because 2 different decks, felt like it deserved it. But if you watched that one, you'll have seen that they come with half a memory gauge, essentially. And these ones, they each come with a full. So I'm wondering, does it copy, or is it going to be a second half to the memory gauges we've already seen? Alright, and this is different too. So we're going to this flap, which I believe was how... Yeah, that's how the Japanese one was done. It's got the full flap beneath. Where with the old ones, we just had this tiny flap. Which, if you like collecting boxes, I like this one better. Like, this one's going to be a more steady hold, but it's also going to put some more wear when you're trying to open it. So first off, we've got a cardboard insert. Interesting. Instead of the plastic we've been very used to. This entire thing has cardboard. And then we got the deck. And we got the 6 tamers. We're going to put those off for a second. Again, we're not going to look at the deck. I just want to see. There we are. Okay, so we got this one. Okay, so we've got Hookmon, and we got Savior Hookmon, is that it? Might be. So I have the one that came in the 2-pack off to the side. And there's some slight color differences between them. This one's orange, this one's red. And this one, like, it's got the red because it goes with the other one. This one has orange, so that goes over there. That's not too much of a difference. Honestly, I wish the double pack had the full. Like, just if this was again in an orange, so you could, like, put it over. I would have enjoyed that a lot more. I would have paid, like, I don't know. What would that be? An extra $2, $3 for the pack? If they put both of the alternates in there? But I would have paid that. I would have definitely paid that. And then we get the 6 tamers. We've got Ty from the first starter deck, I think, is that correct? Yes, that's the starter deck. I always get that confused. I don't know. 2 play cost. Your turn. All of your Digimon get plus 1,000 DP. Security, play this card without paying its memory cost. Then we got Davis. And these, so far, they're like textured. So that's neat. Davis is a 4 play cost. He's from the 3rd set. Start of your turn, if you have 2 or less memory, set your memory to 3. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 blue and 1 green Digimon card among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Security, play this card without paying its memory cost. TK from the 3rd starter deck. From the first wave. That's what I was looking for. 2 play cost, opponent's turn. All your security Digimon get plus 2,000 DP. Security, play this card without paying its memory cost. Then we got Ken Ichijoji from the... That's his 3rd. That's not... Okay. So this one's from the 3rd set. This is from the 3rd booster or something. Or no, this is from the 3rd booster. That's from the 3rd deck. See, it gets confusing for me. 4 play cost. Start of your turn, if you have 2 or less memory, set your memory to 3. Your turn, when one of your green or blue Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, you may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. Security, play this card without paying its memory cost. We got Izzy, which again, I believe he's from... Yeah, he's from the set. That just confuses me so much. 4 play cost. Start of your turn, if you have 2 memory or less, set your memory to 3. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. If all of the revealed cards are black, gain 1 memory. Place those cards at the top of your deck in any order. Security, play this card without paying its memory cost. And finally, we got Matt. A 2 play cost. Your turn, when one of your Digimon is deleted, you may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. Security, play this card without paying its memory cost. Alright, so those are the tamers that we got. I'll tell you my thoughts on them in just a bit, because we need to open up the other one and take a look at his stuff. Because again, we saw the the memory gauge in this one, I want to see if the Ragnaloardmon's deck, like, what does that one look like? Yeah, it's a lot different to get it out than what I'm used to. Alright. I like the cardboard because it kind of protects it, and we are getting more shelf space. I don't know, I feel like they could make these even smaller, closer to these ones. If that's what they're trying to do it. Because I understand the more that you can fit on the shelf, the better. Like this, it's very underwhelming, but you could get close to this if they're cutting down everything frill-wise. All right, let's see. Okay, so we got, I think it's Digimon. And then we got, ooh! That is, these are completely different. Like looking at, there's Ragnaloardmon. Neither of those are Ragnaloardmon. That's interesting. The fact that they made completely new ones for this single, but they didn't for the Jesemon, which I think they could have. I think that they could have easily have done, what's it? Gokuamon? It's something like that's his name. They could have easily have made him for the single, and then used Jesemon and Huckmon for the double pack, and I think that would have worked out wonderful. As is, it now just kind of feels like they're cheaping out on the Jesemon. So that's unfortunate. I'm going to put these on screen for us. Because I keep referencing them and they're not on screen. That's kind of weird. So yeah, let's... So yeah, the tamers are the same in both. I wasn't expecting them to be different. I mean, these are obviously a mixed bag to me, because, like, this tie, he's been power crept. There are much better ones, like, your turn, all of your Digimon get plus 1000 DP. For red, that doesn't really matter. They're a powerhouse already. There's no point for that one. Davis, I like the start of your turn effect. Like, I'm a big fan of the, if you have 2 memory or less, put yourself at 3. And, like, that secondary effect, that is very much going with the not hybrid, but dual color decks. Because I think hybrid, because I'm thinking, like, Magic, when they had, like, multicolors. Sometimes they were called hybrids, I think. So this one, it stands up all right. GK, this is not a good one. Again, like, there's just not enough here for this effect. Like, just to be like, your security Digimon get plus 2000 DP. Sure, that could help a bit, and if you got 4 of them out, that's really going to hinder your opponent. But why would you be running 4 of this? Like, it doesn't extend any of your plays. This is purely a defensive one, where it's going to make your opponent guess whether they want to attack or not. So this one doesn't prolong anything that you're doing. So this one's pretty meh as well. Ken, again, 2 memory or less. I love those. And again, it's going with the dual color, so that's a nice one. He's still alright. Izzy is interesting. I haven't thought of this one in a while. I like the start of your turn. The on-play is okay. It doesn't have something that you can keep doing, though, which is a good tamer, in my opinion, where it's like, if your Digimon attacks, you can suspend the tamer to gain 1 memory. Those are the kind of abilities that you want on them. Otherwise, their on-play abilities have to be super good. And for this one to just be like, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. If they're all black, you gain a memory. Then you get to put them in any order you want. That's alright. Not crazy. Plus, it's reveal, so your opponent knows what you're drawing. Matt, again, he's pretty power crept. This was from the second wave of starter sets. Or starter decks. So this one, it's like when one of your Digimon is deleted, suspend the tamer to gain a memory. Oh boy, you just lost your, I don't know, Venom Iotismon, and now you can suspend this guy and you get a memory back? Like, that's not enough to do anything. Like maybe if you're comboing it with your own stuff, but again, you're paying 2 memory to play him. He's got to go off at least 3 times for it to be a positive for you. That means it has to go off 3 turns. And that is just a little too much. Not good. So yeah, I mean, out of these, you've got 2 that I really like, 1 that's okay, and 3 that I would not really consider playing in a deck. I like the artwork. I do. Like the digital background is really nice. I think that's my favorite. TK's is very plain. It doesn't look shiny at all, really. The other ones are just kind of like the gem look. But this one, I like that digital background a lot. So, before we head out, I do like to open packs. And I have another one of these, because I bought 2 of the box sets. So let's take a look. I can't remember which ones we pulled, because we got 2 of these. I think we pulled Greymon and maybe Venom? I don't remember. I'd like Venom because he'd be a promo. I don't think we pulled him actually because he's a promo. And I would have remembered pulling the promo, I think. So Venom would be the one I'd want the most, I think. We got Madoki Betamon. I like him. I mean, I like the slightly different color. It's kind of like if there were a shiny Digimon. That's kind of what it feels like. He'd probably be the worst of them because he's just mildly different colored. But he's a 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 2000 DP. All turns, your opponents can't gain memory except with tamer effects. And no inherited effect. So, meh. I like the card. I don't like anything else really about it. I like the slightly different color. Anyways, that was this review. If you have any ideas for future videos, leave it in a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a good old thumbs up. If you haven't, please do subscribe. It really does help the channel. We just passed the 100 subscribers. The last 2 videos, we're celebrating that. I'd like to get, I don't know, 250 subscribers. That'd be awesome. But I might do another video for something sooner. Anyways, until next time, or until then, I will see you next time.